Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing, and in today's video we are finally going to be taking a look at the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks 2025 Mainline. I am so excited. This video took a while to get released because of this guy right here. So I thought I owned this truck already. I actually didn't. So literally the whole reason why I couldn't make this video is because I thought I had this guy. Turns out I didn't, and I had to get him. So I had to buy that one off of Whatnot, but I have it now, and now I am ready to go to actually record this video. Today, we are going to be taking a look at a total of 8 monster trucks, 4 brand new trucks, and 4 re-releases. So I was looking into it because that new case of Hot Wheels monster trucks that is coming out with the new Sharks and Dinos trucks. You guys have already seen the full case layout of that. Whether or not there's a treasure hunt in there or not, at the time of recording this, I myself, I don't know if there's a treasure hunt in that set, but I think there is. I don't know. I could be wrong. But needless to say, excuse me, needless to say, today we are going to be looking at this full set here. Now, this is a pretty cool set to start off the year because it does a really good job of setting up the beginning of the year. You have the brand new Mainline series right here. You have the 50th anniversary, the first of the 50th anniversary Bigfoot series, and they actually started it with a brand new truck rather than doing a re-release. And then the first truck of the set that we're going to start the video with is a brand new, never before seen casting called Really Gotta Go. And here it is right here. That's going to be the truck we're going to start with today. And this is a really cool one, like I said, to start with, because it is actually a perfect example of a Hot Wheels car turned monster truck. The Gotta Go Hot Wheels car has now been officially made into a monster truck. And for those of you who have never seen my Hot Wheels reviews before, Gotta Go, the Hot Wheels car, is a toilet-themed pickup truck. It's a cute little pickup truck, vintage style. And then, of course, on the back, it has the wheels that make the toilet lid flap up and down, which is pretty cool. But yeah, eventually what they ended up doing, this Hot Wheels car was originally released in 2016, as you can see there on the bottom. And I think this was the first ever version of it. But needless to say, what happened is they basically released that, got insanely popular, and it was only a matter of time before they turned it into a monster truck. So here we go, everybody. This is the first truck of the case that we are going to review today, and it is also the first truck of 2025 that we are going to review for the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Mainline. This is a pretty good way to start. Let's get into it. Number 1 of 6 for Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, Back to Basics. I love the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Back to Basics lines because it is Back to Basics line because it is literally them taking a casting and giving it a fun paint scheme. That is literally the entirety of the toy line, and it is perfect, and I love it. Starting off with same old, we got a blue Time Taxi crush car here. I actually have a crush car bin now, so if you listen, I have a crush car box, and I'm not even kidding. This is a giant, like, 1 foot by 1 foot bin that I have full of crush cars because I have so many now from doing these videos. But yeah, here we go. This is Really Gotta Go here. We have got a sickly green body with a black roll cage, green chassis, neon green chassis, black tires with white rims, and a no window insert by the looks of things. On the side panel, you can see Gotta Go written in toilet paper, and then you got these green sewer splashes that looks like Hot Wheels logo there. Hot Wheels Monster Truck, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logo right there on the toilet paper. The side's exactly the same but mirrored. Then on the top of the truck, you got some more sewage splatters. You got that little divider right there in silver. And then on the back, you got Gotta Go with the logo there. Looks really, really cool. But yeah, like I said, this is a really great way to start it off. Got the tail pipes right there. And then, as you can see, there's some other casting details that need to be talked about here, which are pretty cool. So if you look on the side panel, you can see that these back fenders are actually toilet paper, is what they're designed to look like. And then, of course, in the back, the bed of the truck is the toilet bowl. You've got the hole in the bottom there. And then, of course, if I'm not mistaken, the toilet seat does lift up, which is pretty cool. So if you get your truck getting some big air and then coming back down, you know, that toilet seat will flap up and down, which is pretty cool. But yeah, everybody, there you go. That's our first one for 2025 right there. The Really Gotta Go. Like I said, this is pretty awesome. It's interesting because we do have, I think, the second wave of glow-in-the-dark trucks has the glow-in-the-dark version of this. And I think that's the only 2 of these we've gotten so far. So yeah, I'm curious to see where that casting goes in the future. It's going to be nice to see what they end up doing with that one. And speaking of new trucks, let's get into a really cool one here. Next up for number 1 of 7 of the leading legends is Bigfoot, the Power Wheels trophy truck Bigfoot. We have seen the Power Wheels square body Bigfoot before. This is the Power Wheels trophy truck Bigfoot. And this is a really fun one here. I like this a lot. I think it looks fantastic. And like I said, as you can see here, it is Bigfoot's 50th anniversary this year. So I think every single case of trucks that is coming out in 2025 has a Bigfoot in it to some degree, which is exactly what Spin Master did with Gravedigger during its 40th anniversary. Every single case of trucks, I think, actually had two Gravediggers per case. Now, while Spin Master only does 6 waves of trucks per year, Hot Wheels does 12. So we're going to get, I think, 12 different Bigfoots this year in the main line, which is awesome. Got a red Cruise Bruiser right there as the crush car. All right, let's take a look at it. Here we go. This is the Power Wheels Bigfoot right here. We got a black body, black roll cage, chrome chassis, black tires with white rims, and a tinted window insert. Actually, I think that's just a normal window insert. Side panel, you got Power Wheels, Bigfoot, Firestone, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logo, and the Summit logo. And then, of course, you got that really awesome, you got that black body and then that really awesome flame pattern. I like how it actually is kind of like a flame pattern down the side. There is a little bit of uniqueness here and there with the shapes, but it does kind of stay consistent. And I like the striping with the yellow and the white. Looks really, really cool. The side's exactly the same, but mirrored on the front end. You can see we got grill printing. Kind of wish they would have put some headlights in, but they did do the grill printing there, which looks pretty cool. Flames on the hood. It's kind of textured, I think, but I think that's just because when they put the paint on there and then gloss over it with the clear coat, it makes it textured. And then on the top, you can see the Bigfoot 50th anniversary logo up there. That is super duper cool. And then on the back, Bigfoot Racing Team on the tailgate. This is really, really cool. It's just awesome to see a new variant of Bigfoot in general. And this is such a cool variant of Bigfoot as well to get as a new one. But I don't know if it carries as much weight as the 50th anniversary Bigfoot that we will review in the future. But this is pretty cool. I like that a lot. So that's a good, as our Bigfoot for today's review. That's a pretty strong one right there. I really do like that. Alrighty, next up, number 1 of 4 for a brand new series called the Half Hazards. We have Pure Muscle. So Pure Muscle is headlining a brand new mainline series called the Half Hazards. Now, I have no clue. It doesn't tell you on the back of the package or anything. I have no clue what this new Half Hazard series is, but I think kind of the idea of it is that it's just meant to be 2 paint colors on a truck. I think we've seen so far 3 inclusions in this series. We have the Pure Muscle. I think Rhinomite is one of them, and then I think there's another one in there somewhere that they've done for this series. And yeah, it's a very interesting series. I don't know how I feel about it totally. But out of all of the new series that they've done this year, I think like Monster Jam, they've started doing 3 new mainline series per year, it seems. And this was the first one that they introduced, the Half Hazards. And it kind of, in a way, we got a green Cruise Bruiser crush car. It kind of, in a way, reminds me of the Spin Master overcharged trucks, except it's kind of what the overcharged trucks were missing, where the overcharged trucks tried to do yellow, black, white, and then an extra color. These ones are a base color, which is teal, and then another color on top of that, and that's it. So as you can see, we got a teal body, a black roll cage, silver chassis, black tires with black rims, and purple bead locks, which look really, really cool. And then, of course, as you can see, we have this really neat like etching design. I wonder if it's meant to be like a half and half color shifters, if that's what they were going for. It's like half of the truck is the color shifter in warm water, which would be this half, and then the front half here is in cold water. I don't know. This is a very strange series. I don't know what this is all about. Hot Wheels, you got the weird pinstriping going on here in purple. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, side exactly the same but mirrored. We also got a purple window, by the way, which looks pretty cool. Purple grill as well. Hot Wheels logo here. You can kind of see that darker like stippling going on up here to give value, which looks really cool. And then on the back, we have the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logo with more pinstriping. Again, the purple stippling, which looks pretty cool. I kind of wish they would have put the Pure Muscle logo somewhere on this truck. I really hate when they don't do that on monster trucks. But yeah, there you go. That is the Pure Muscle for the Half Hazards. Very strange. Like I said, very strange truck. I don't know how to feel about that totally, but yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let's get into some loose ones here that we have for today's video. The first one is, obviously, we have to have a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live truck. We got 5 alarm here, repping Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live. And yeah, it's just the 5-alarm that we've all seen before. We got a red body, black roll cage, chrome chassis, black tires with chrome rims, and a slightly tinted window insert, as you can see there. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks 68, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Fire Department right there. Yeah, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Fire Department. Got that emblem right there, not a treasure hunt. All the flame pattern, which looks super duper cool. I mean, it's 5-alarm. We've seen him a million times at this point. If you've never seen this truck before, then you must be just new to this hobby in general, because everybody has seen this truck at this point. Also, the moving ladder there. And yeah, there you go. That's the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks 5-alarm. We had to include that, obviously. It would be weird if we didn't include 5-alarm, you know. But I mean, it's such an iconic truck. And then I don't know why I zoomed out, because we have another one here. It is the Poppy, Trolls Poppy. I kind of wish they'd bring back the other Trolls truck. That one was way better in my opinion. This one's fine though. We got a baby pink body, a green roll cage, dark blue chassis, magenta tires, pink rims, and dark blue bead locks. And then of course you have that sky blue window and the pink fur on the top there. Also, I'm not gonna lie to you, I like the other one better because the fur isn't as coarse, I feel like. Or the hair isn't as coarse on the other one. This one, the hair is like really coarse and it doesn't style the same way. But yeah, it's Poppy. You got like the Easter egg kind of stripey design here. Headlights are painted, and not a whole lot to talk about though. I do like the fact that it's kind of a Myers-Manx design. Of course, this is literally just the Hot Wheels character car slapped on a monster truck body, so it's really not anything insane. But yeah, there you go. That's Trolls Poppy right there. Just get that out of the way, get that done and over with, so we can move on to some of the other trucks in this video. Like this next one. Now, this is not a new truck by any means. This is not new. This is actually an older truck that I did not have loose yet. So we're going to review it next. Number 1 of 6 for the snack pack, we have Hot Wheels Dozen Delivery. It is a donut food truck, essentially. And it's on a bus, which is pretty cool, too. I know that this one was sought after super bad. Very notably, I remember on Whatnot, because that's where all of the shenanigans in the world of monster trucks take place, is on Whatnot. I remember, interesting, the plastic on this is not giving way very well. I remember somebody literally at the end of last year paid, I think, $15 for this truck loose. I remember seeing that. And in the back of my head, I was just like, they do know that this truck is literally being re-released like in a week, right? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like the biggest problem with the monster truck side of Whatnot is the buyers, not the sellers. It's the buyers. Those people do not know value at all. We got a green Dogzilla here. But yeah, I was lucky enough to actually cop the brand new Dozen Delivery release. That way I have it now when we go to make the video for the original case of trucks that this was in, I will have it, which is awesome. So we got a white body, a yellow roll cage chrome chassis. We have tan colored tires with donut painting here. This is what I love about this truck, is that they actually went all out with the tires on here. You got the sprinkles, the frosting, white rims, and then pink gold bead locks, which looks super duper cool. Sky blue window insert as well. Very few trucks actually ever have the painted sidewalls, and like when they do it, it looks good. It really does. It's also really cool for those of you who don't know, when this truck was first released, Hot Wheels actually did a thing for employees, I think it was. It was like a donut box that had 4 large plastic monster truck tires in it that were painted to look like donuts, which was really cool. But yeah, Hot Wheels Dozen Delivery, Hot Wheels logo, Monster Trucks logo. And then you got the door right there. I like how they painted it to match the windows, even though it's not see-through. That's pretty cool. And then on this side, we got the pretty much the same thing, just mirrored. I need to check and make sure though. Here's the front end. On the visor here, you got donuts with the lights, even though they spelled donut incorrectly. Hot Wheels logo up top, I Heart Donuts. And then you got the fully pink roof. I like that fully pink roof. That does look nice. And then this is super duper cool back here. On the back end, you got Stop for Donuts, Hot Wheels, monster trucks, and then all of the lights back here, which kind of look like sprinkles, which is pretty cool. What I will say is really interesting though, is I totally thought that To School, which is the casting that's used here, had a molded stop sign on the side. It appears that that is not the case, which I find really strange. I did not know that. But yeah, everybody, there you go. That is the Hot Wheels Dozen Delivery. Very much a heavy hitter there. That is one that people go after all the time. And I can understand why. It is a pretty cool truck, but I do not understand why someone would have paid $15 for a loose version of that truck. I I mean, it's cool, but it's not that cool. All right, here we go. Next up, this is our final new truck for the video. Yes, final new truck for the video, new for 2025. Number 1 of 5 for the Beast Bashers, we have Scratch Attack. Now, this is cool because we finally have gotten a new variant of Scratch Attack. Let's open her up. I like Scratch Attack a lot. This is also going to be fun as well because if you are watching this the week that this video came out, you guys will be seeing this live, of course, because I premiere all my unboxings now. We have a blue Rally Cat for the Crush car. Yeah, if you guys are seeing this live, that means in exactly 1.5 hours after you guys are seeing me review this truck, you will get to see me review Spin Master's first ever cat-themed monster truck. So that's pretty sweet. And also a little teaser to a future video that's coming out. But yeah, so here you go. This is the Scratch Attack for Case A 2025. I don't know. Look, I am a huge fan of the first Scratch Attack, the purple one. I really, really like that truck. So I don't think any other variant that we're going to get of this truck is going to top that one. I'm sorry, that's just facts. It isn't bad though. I kind of like the leopard print. That is kind of nice. I like the way they did the ears on there though. That actually looks really good. I love the colors. Green window's pretty fun too. I don't know. I kind of like the coloring, I guess. I love the fact that they did a white chassis with a tan roll cage to kind of match the paint scheme up here, which I think is pretty cool. Black tires, and you got some weird like gold dust colored rims. Engine that looks like the tail. And then, oh, they actually did it. Look at that. Scratch Attack. They actually put the logo on the truck. So it seems that for today, Pure Muscle is our only offender of the logo rule. I'm going to start calling it the logo rule. But yeah, there you go. That is the Scratch Attack right here. Not bad. Not bad. I kind of wish what they would have done is maybe put a Scratch Attack logo right here. If they could have figured out how to put one there. Just because that's a lot of empty space in my opinion. That could have been used up. But other than that, not a bad release. Not bad by any means. It's fun. For kids, it's fun, you know. It could have definitely been a lot worse. All right. Here we go. Final truck for the video. This is the final one we're going to look at here. And this is not a new truck. This was actually in a double pack originally that they re-released into the mainline. And it is the Mercedes-Benz Unimog for what originally was meant to be a double pack that was supposed to have like mud runners. I think this came with a Land Rover Defender with a matching paint scheme, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, here we have it. We got a black body, a dark brown roll cage, Alrighty, our final truck for the video here is the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. We have gotten this exact variant of the truck before. This is not new by any means. It actually came in a double pack with the Land Rover Defender. But as you can see here, we got a black body, a dark brown roll cage, a light brown chassis, light brown tires, and a dark brown rim. I did buy this secondhand, so it's probably gonna have a little gunk on it, but that's okay. We got a yellow window insert too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I gotta say, this might be unironically my favorite variant of the Mercedes-Benz Unimog we've gotten, just because not even has to do with the chassis. I like the paint scheme on this a lot. I love how it's black, but it has the red, blue, and yellow colors on here. It looks really good. El Segundo 878. What does that say? California. That's pretty cool. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. You got the exhaust pipe here in red, which looks really cool. I love that roof decal too. That's really well set up with the arrow. Mercedes logo is also painted in, which looks great. All around, guys, I really, really like this variant of the truck. I think it's awesome. That tailgate looks good too. So yeah, I gotta be dead honest, guys. I think quite literally, this is probably my favorite variant of this truck that we've ever received. That's really good. And that was also the final truck for the video, guys. So let's bring them all back on screen. We got the Mercedes-Benz Unimog, Scratch Attack, the Dozen Delivery, our donut truck, or as they spelled it on the top, the Donut truck. I hate when people spell donut like that. That is not how donut is spelt. I know it's nitpicky, but I don't care. All right. And then we got 5 Alarm right there. The Pure Muscle, which I would probably say might be my least favorite truck of the set. No, I think Poppy's my least favorite truck of the set. Pure Muscle, okay, Pure Muscle's not bad. It's just missing the logo. I wish it had the logo on there somewhere. And then you got Bigfoot and Really Gotta Go. So there you go, everybody. That is the full case of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks for Case A 2025. Starting off the year, not bad. That's a really good set to start off the year. I mean, you got 3 trucks re-released that I think have only had, I think, one main release. So these three getting re-released were really, really awesome. You got one truck that everybody has had at this point, but because it's a real life truck, it had to be included. You've got two variants of trucks that are okay. They're not, you know, they're new variants, but they're not the best in the world. And then you got these two, which I would say carry the case easily. You got a new casting, which looks fantastic. And then you got a version of Bigfoot we haven't gotten yet that looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, there you go, everybody. That is all I got for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next diecast unboxing video. Thank you, and good night.